Channel 31 wishes to advise that the following program is rated M. It contains coarse language.
This episode of Filter is brought to you by Jumbo Entertainment. For the latest in music, videos and DVDs south of the river, Jumbo Entertainment, 258 Canning Highway, Bicton.
We are PC Thug and you are watching Filter! We're here out the front of the big day out. We're going to come out here and have a bit of a chat to some of the punters here on this extremely hot day. Now, we can't get inside because the promoters won't let us. I have no idea why. I mean, like, you know, we're Filter, we're cool. We should be allowed in anywhere. So we thought we'd come out here and harass the people out the front of the big day out and see. Like, we've got these two over here. We just managed to grab these guys. How are you guys?
Hey, how are you, mate?
So, what are you guys here to see? Anyone?
Everybody.
Everybody? Now, come on, isn't it too hot to be inside, you know?
Off, mate. No way in world. Fuck. In there. Get in there.
What's your name, Sweets?
Cara.
Cara. And have you been inside yet?
No, we're looking for a ticket.
Can you find anything here?
Well, we met a guy before, but he's wandered off. Because, like, when the bouncer said he could get us some free tickets, but that kind of fell through.
Free tickets to the big day out?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, true,
really?
true. Yeah, true.
And have you found it? Have you got it? What's going on? Can we have some?
No, there are none left. So we were talking to the other guy, said we could have him for $50. Yeah. But he's gone as well.
How about trying to jump the fence? I found a dude here with a very funky hat, man. Tell us about your hat. What happened here?
The hat. Beer can. We didn't have enough wool, so we had to put beer cans in it.
Look, we just found someone sitting here lonely by herself. What's wrong?
I was meant to be going to a Valiant show and then coming here later, but I got lost and come straight here.
And the rest of you guys are at the Valiant show?
No, they've just driven past me, and now I don't know where they are. No. So I'm standing here like a Norman.
Like a what?
A Norman.
Like a Norman, I don't know.
Norman, no friends.
Can we record you getting beaten up? How are you, man?
Oh, this young lady here.
Huh? Look at this, man. Have a look what you got to deal with, huh?
Pretty menacing, isn't it?
Grab your nurries and twist them and you'd be in pain.
I would be in pain. Yes, I would.
Then you'd probably enjoy it for like 5 seconds. Now listen, we've actually heard a thing that like there's like an undercover covert operation for cheap tickets. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, mate. Hey, if I find out, I'll speak to you personally.
Oh, good on you, mate.
Hi, welcome to Filter. We are here outside the Hydey. I'm here with the boys from PC Thug. Perhaps you'd like to tell us how you lads first got together.
Drinking, really.
May as well do something else than drinking so much booze.
Reckon we can do this rockin' punky kind of thing, hey?
Yeah, you know. Get into the scene. We're too old now, so, you know. We thought we'd do it before we start buying houses and shit like that.
Your EP, High Energy Comment, got a fair bit of attention for a fair few sales around.
Yeah, it was all right. It's a bit of a demo. It actually looked better than it was. But as far as the demo went, it sold good. Got an introduction to everyone, and now everything's a bit heavier and harder, and we got a new EP coming out very soon.
So, Corey, tell me about the Perth punk scene, or punk/hardcore scene.
Oh, there's heaps of them.
Heaps of scenes.
Oh, heaps of punks, and extreme sport punks, and then there's hardcore punks, and then there's like softcore punks, and then there's like guys who are punk for the day,
And then there's like drinking punks, and then there's straight edge punks.
I'm here with the boys from Capital City, who used to be better known as the Twats. Welcome, Tim.
Hello.
Sam.
Bonjour.
And Chris.
Hi.
Now, Tim, why don't you tell us a little about Capital City and the recent name change from the Twats? Or
$1,000 event.
Twats.
My reason for actually changing the name is because I'm sick of being called the Twats, actually. I prefer the Twats. Capital City to a very long name, and that got a bit carried away, so we shortened it.
What was this longer version of Capital City?
Capital City Skyscrapers.
Someone will steal it.
Capital City Skyscrapers, but that was a bit of a tongue twister, so shortened it to Capital City.
All right, now since the name change, anything been happening interesting in the world of Capital City?
Just basically try and write some new songs. That's all we got to do, because most of the songs are fucking years old from high school, so...
And they kind of suck.
Yeah.
Your opinion on the new songs as compared to the old songs?
New songs, we're writing slower songs. I get sick of playing fast songs on the drums, and it hurts after about half an hour. So, yeah, old songs. In with the new, out with the old.
Yo, Chuck, tell it like it is. That's right, Chuck. Yeah. I got a clock around my neck. Yeah.
Now, I heard you guys actually have a distinct love for fire extinguishers. Is this right? Now, bit of a rumour floating around there.
Crying out loud, let it die. Get on with your lives. Come on.
Is that why you changed your name, just so you can get a gig at City Farm again?
There were too many hippies after us. We had to lose them because they were serious.
We were scared.
What was that incident in question, Tim?
Well, I aimed it, and he pulled the trigger, and we kind of filled up a band room with fire extinguisher stuff.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise for all the bands may have played that day and had sticky fingers afterwards, so it wasn't us.
But you got a few bands, you know. It's like the Rats, of course. They're brilliant, man. And you got the Magoos, you know. The Magoos, they're just starting up. You got the Pimps. You got the Capital City over here. Give me a smoke. Yeah, what are you smoking these smokes for?
It's like got stuff.
What do you want to know, man? I don't know.
How do you see the sort of punk, area in Perth?
It's going downhill all the way.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big spiral. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down, but it's building up. That's the problem, you see. It's a big... Lots of bad, down with an upsurge, I suppose you could say.
Corey?
The bigger it gets, the harder it is for us. We have to start trying sooner. It's all just too much effort. I'd rather, like the old days when there was us and like one or two other bands, and we just get to play because we were the only other people, and we...
So basically you want to send a clear message to all the other punk bands in Perth to fuck off.
Watch out. You better watch out, man, because we're coming really soon.
Hi, Brett and Dan here with just a reminder for you guys out there that on Friday the 25th of February, Filtration number 2. Dan, who's playing?
We have Doug Disco. We also have Adrian Sardi.
We also have Tom C. We have Bebo and Rock Riley.
The Mighty Rowski.
The Mighty Saxon.
And the Mighty Crank.
Okay, now it's going to be a big one. Check it out, and we'll be back with more info on Filtration number 2 next week. See ya!
Little India Restaurant serves the finest in authentic North Indian Mughal cuisine. With a reputation in the restaurant business spanning over 15 years, Little India Restaurant caters to groups of all sizes and needs, with a wide range of vegetarian and non-vegetarian dishes, as well as tandoori dishes cooked in an authentic Indian oven. Little India Restaurant, 275 William Street near Aberdeen Street, Northbridge. For advance bookings, phone 9328 or 9275 1346, and don't forget it's BYO.
Cruise Designs, WA's largest stockist of motorsport and rock and roll apparel and memorabilia. Official licensed merchandisers of Ravenswood Raceway and Claremont Speedway. You'll find a wide range of t-shirts, polo shirts, jackets, hats, belt buckles, window stickers, hat pins, badges and much, much more. Check out Cruise Design at Claremont Speedway, Ravenswood Raceway or any major motor event. Mail orders are welcome.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Red.
Red who?
Red Cross.
Collecting for Red Cross can lead to unexpected happiness. So call now and join in the fun.
Now, today we're located here in a backyard. Hills hoist, vegetable plot, shed, the works. And so usually all our features are comical, run-amok pieces. This one we're going to give you a little bit of information. For those of you guys that are sitting there in your bedroom, in your backyard, making music, and you're thinking, all right, I want to crack the scene. I want to get in there, I want to be big. How do I do it? Well, Filter is going to tell you how. What I want to find out from you guys is, when you were young, did you ever think you'd be where you are now? Think back to like your high school days, like 17, 16. Really, when you first started jamming, did you ever think you'd be where you guys are now?
Oh, no, we were talking about this the other day. It's just like when, you know, a few years ago when we were listening to music and not really playing that much, not playing it all live, and to think that we'd be sort of getting played on on Triple J and things like that, on stations that we listened to and we were listening to at the time anyway. Yeah.
Do you reckon you guys need a manager like early on, or is that something for later on? Because a lot of bands probably thinking, for me to make it, I need a manager to get me into the industry. What do you guys reckon of that?
No, I don't think there's any real need for a manager until you're releasing material and stuff like that. I think there's a lot of bands in Perth that do have managers that probably don't really need managers, but I guess they can concentrate on the music a bit more if people are booking their shows for them and that. So, yeah.
Okay, phase 2 is the record company. You want to get your stuff out, you've got to have a record company that can get it out. And we're talking with Pete Carroll from Off-World Records. How are you, Pete?
Very well.
How do you think a lot of these young artists, which direction should they go if they want to get into the record labels? Is there any direction, or is it just like...
I think first of all, you've got to question whether the traditional approach is the right one. There's now ways for smaller labels, smaller situations, to be effective in the marketplace. With Off-World Sounds in Australia, we decided not to buy into the traditional,
right, okay.
and actually do it as a completely alternative approach by using new technology and hopefully forcing issues that way.
So you think a lot of these bands shouldn't try and worry about adapting your style to what you hear on radio or stuff like that, you know, keep it original?
I think the worst thing any band can make is to try and accommodate a view of a marketing individual, or try and figure out what's happening in the marketplace and fit within that. The best thing to do is always stay completely true to what you believe in.
Hey, we're here at Osborne Park at the Optimum Recording Studios with the executives of Optimum, Akoic and B-Jam. How do you think starting up your own label is beneficial for you? I mean, like a lot of the guys here, the first thing they do, like a band or a DJ, is like, I want to get signed up with Sony, or I want to get signed up with the majors.
I think if you do an independent record label, it's a lot harder, and obviously you've got to fund all the money yourself, and it's a big risk. I mean, we put quite a bit of money on our first album, and we put even more money in our second album. It's more money, and it's it's a bit of a harder slog. You have to try and get it out to all the places, do all the advertising, artwork, and get all the artists on your label, and mastering, and the list goes on and on and on. But if you do it yourself, once you start getting the CDs out there, you're not going to make a lot of money at first. A lot of people are going to start getting used to hearing your name. You start getting credit for it. People start respecting you for it. So then when you ever start writing some really good tracks, you've got more credibility with the major record labels.
Next phase, once you've got your artist, you've got your record label or your record, you're coming here to a record store. And we're here at Jumbo Music with Arby. How are you, man?
Good, thanks, Tom.
Local runner of Jumbo Music. Now, here in Jumbo, for example, if a local band wants to have their music sold here, do they have to be signed to a major?
No, it's just a matter basically of letting the retailer know what their style of music is about. Maybe a biography would help so that the retailer has some sort of idea to explain to a customer that may want a suggestion on a certain style of music. We have the information to relay that to the customer, therefore we can easily sell their product.
Are you guys building up your local section here?
We are. At the moment, we've got a few bands who've applied to put their stuff in our shop, but obviously not enough. So we'd like to put out a call to those local artists, whether it be electronic, acoustic, solo, doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter what style. We'll sell anything and we'll push it for you.
So what they're going to do is just walk up to you and just give you a tape, have a chat to you. Is that pretty much how it works here?
Pretty much it. Just, give us a call at the shop, let us know who you are, or even just come in with your copies, CDs, tapes, bring in a biography, and make sure you bring in an invoice and contact details that will stay current for at least 2 years.
At least 2 years, man. That's all right, eh? Well, I hope all that was very informative for you guys. And as you can see, it's actually not that hard to crack the scene. All you got to do is keep doing what you do best and what you love. And sooner or later, someone will find you. Just don't give up and keep going. And remember, support the local. Peace.
Hi, we're here at 78 to do the local chart.
Certainly are. Another week of charts. And number 10, Eskimo Joe's out of stock. So that's an inauspicious start.
That's the record company's fault.
Number 9, we've got Vanessa Hoffman, Terra Firma.
Number 8, we have local punk band Ballpoint with Magnetic. And at number 7, we have the Sweet Blue Midnights.
Yeah, but perennial Sweet Blue Midnights still sell us shitloads of records.
At number 6, one of our faves, Love Camp 7.
Ditto.
Number 5 is metal band Cajun with their latest offering, Storm.
And this is a very recent album, and it's attracted a number of youngins.
Metalheads. Number 4, we have 10 Cent Shooters Hop, but we've actually sold out at the moment.
And surprise, surprise, John Butler at number 3. And it's probably one of the biggest selling independent albums of all time in Perth.
So we've done very, very well with it. And at number 2?
Jebediah, of course, Sunday Shambles.
And at number 1, our favourite, Mal.
Steve Mallender and the Cooling Brothers with Creek.
Great album, very, very good.
Of course, people have seen them at Vibes and...
Playing at the Watershed soon?
Yeah, good on them. That's it for charts this week. Thanks, Manny.
Thanks, Fang.
Okay, I'm here with one of the promoters from the big day out. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you happy with the day today?
Yeah, it's a pretty nice day.
Yeah? All right, I found the guy here with the coolest hat. Like, even I get shade hanging onto this thing. And the best shirt. How are you, man?
Happy days, man.
Yeah? So what's the bike for? Is this like just to cruise around or like...
Yeah, just basically cruise around and try to jump the fence.
Have you tried?
Nah, we're gonna go in there and try and climb over them things and jump the fence.
Yeah, have you set up like with the bike as a ramp or just like dump the bike in?
Oh, we're gonna hide the bike in there somewhere so nobody can steal it.
Now, listen, we're on a mission to try and find some tickets. Do you guys know of like any undercover operations here for tickets?
We could do, but I don't think it's anything we can actually say on camera though.
Because like I've met a lot of people running around here that are looking for tickets. Really? Yeah. So if you had some, you guys could make a bit of money here.
That wouldn't
we could.
We wouldn't profit out of somebody's enjoyment, would we?
Joe Channel 31! Joe Channel 31!
31!
Channel 31!
Now, what are you guys doing outside here, man? Shouldn't you guys be inside?
Waiting for a few mates.
Waiting for the boys to come in, yeah.
So you guys have got your tickets?
Yeah, we've got our tickets right here.
We've got our tickets right here. Big day out.
He's got the moves. Are you guys from Melbourne as well?
No, we're from Geraldton up north.
You guys travelled all the way down from Geraldton for this?
Yeah, sure did, yeah.
Would you sell your ticket?
No, not ready.
No? Come on, I've asked this guy. He reckons he'll sell it for 50.
No way!
Why don't you sell your bike and buy a ticket?
Hell no! I'd rather my bike than my ticket. No way!
All right, I'm gonna let you take off. Go, right off with Show us. Show us how you jump the fence. Come on, jump it! Jump it! We're still outside, so we didn't get in, and we're a bit upset about it, but not as upset because I went to another festival where I had a lot more time, a lot more of a better time at. Can't mention any names, but you know what I'm talking about. The lesson of today's boxes is buy your ticket early. Be prepared, right? Or be smart and go into the undercover Bassendean mafia, and they'll sort you out because they're just the shit, man.
Hi, welcome to the Hype Gig Guide on Filter. My name's Brett and I'm going to be telling you what's on in the next week. Alright, tonight, straight after Filter, if you go down to Coakley's Hotel, you can catch Alfred Gorman, Todd Griffiths and Henry F. Skerritt without his Holy See. Friday night at the Grosvenor Front Room, there is the first ever Pop Star Slag Room show, featuring the likes of the Three Orange Whips, Flagship, The Headness and DJ No Wax. Okay, yes, on Friday night you can go down the Embassy Ballroom and check out Dreams with the likes of Innocence, Energy, Funky Junkie and Influence. Check it out! Saturday night at the Grosvenor Front Room, there is the Sleepy Jackson CD launch with the likes of Rick Steele and Cartman. Should be a big one. Check it out. Okay, yeah, check it out. Saturday night at the Totem Bar, you can check out the Raw Funk Crew with myself, Dan Stinton, Matty P, Declan, Chris Reed and James. Hey, okay, yeah, keeping it once again with those guys that spin that vinyl around the decks, man. Yo, we've got Saturday night at Xanadu. You can check out Melbourne's Monkey Club, bringing with them Ministry of Sound residents from the UK, Heaven and Dave Chambers, with supports from locals Chad D, MIW, Puff and Crease with a K. Sunday at the Irish Club, you can get down there and check out Scarman and fucking loads, man. It's a scooter club party. Check it out. Be fucking grouse, man. And don't forget to check out Hype Magazine with Human Traffic on the cover for more info, or check out our website on www.hypemag.com.au. Geezer.
Okay, Chump's tip for some cool places to check out. Right behind me, Field Cafe. If you're really sick of sitting there inside the club, squashed like this, with sweaty people all over you, then this is a great alternative to come and check out. This place is located up near Alexander Library, and it would have to be one of the most coolest, freshest, hippest bars to come and check out. Was formerly known for you come in early, have your drink, sit down, and then go out, but now the whole vibe has changed. People are coming out, they're chilling out here, and this is the place they stay. It has now become one of the premier underground, funky places to come and spend your whole night at. With a beautiful outdoor area, we can chill, relax with some of your friends, feel the beautiful breeze, have some drinks, and then if you want to, get yourself inside and have a group to some of the most underground and brilliant DJs you'll see here in Perth. Have a look out for the Field booklets. They will let you know what's happening. And come check it out, because I reckon it's the bomb.
Hey guys, with you tonight, standing outside of Geisha. Geisha is a very, very funky club. We've got New School Breaks Wednesday night, Rare Grooves and Disco on Thursday night, Friday night and Saturday night being the biggest nights. But remember to get here early, because the night does get big lines. For those of you who take clubbing a little bit more seriously, want to go out, get something different, something very good value, good people who are all here for the music, Geisha is definitely the place to be. Think funky, think Geisha.
Well, Chum and Nova here, standing in the middle of North Bridge, about to bid you farewell as we are closing the show for this season. Well, there's rumours about we're going to come back bigger and better. All I can say is keep your ears open, keep your eyes wide.
Watch the television.
Watch the television, and you'll be guaranteed that Filter is going to come back at you bigger and better than ever.
And to close off for this year, we have rap parties, definitely. If you guys want to rock, the Filtration rap parties are definitely the place to be. Our first one is on Friday, the 25th of February at the Geisha Bar, James Street, Northbridge, next to Rise, so head on down.
For all your alternative gurus out there, we've got a treat for you. Up at the Grosvenor, in the back room, we've got an all ages and an overage gig. Tremendous lineup of local talent. The Tigers, Sleepy Jackson, Cartman, Jed Hydey, and something new, a bit of drum and bass. Provided by the Loaded Dice crew. The Indie Live alternative gig is going to be on Saturday, 4th of March at the Grosvenor. The underage gig starts at 3 o'clock, and the licensed one starts at fucking 8.
8.
The license gig starts at 8. Now, there's a special treat for all you guys there. We're going to be showing the blooper reel, so you get to see all of us completely stuff up and make absolute knobs of ourselves.
Look like absolute idiots.
So even if you got to pay, just so you can come there and actually see us act like idiots.
Laugh at us all.
It's purely worthwhile. So come down to the Grosvenor. When is it?
Saturday, 4th of March. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
And turn you into all that you're not. And turn myself into all you never want. Sweetness follows sweet. And she lies. Sweetness follows sweet. One told you that diamonds lace the roads. All for you. And every night we'll hope to be right on the way of your roaring fame. Say love conquers the great divide, but my arms are still in chains. I'm wandering alone in the night, and I'm afraid for the first time in my life. Sweetness follows sweet, and she lies. Sweetness follows sweet. I'm told you that diamonds lace the roads. All for you. And every night we'll hope to be right on the wave of your roaring fame. Say love conquers the great divide, but my arms are still in chains.
The following local establishments are proud supporters of Filter.
This episode of Filter was proudly brought to you by 78 Records. Exercise for your ears.
Howdy world.
Better